3, speaking the truth in love, and I just come on for a few minutes to give you guys a word of encouragement. If you like this video and want more content like it, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. There are people in our lives sometimes that for whatever reason, no matter what we do, no matter how we try to get along with them, respect them in the position that they're in, it's like they have something on the inside of them that will fight against you. They just look at you and just don't like you for no particular reason. Or they maybe they have some kind of thing against something that you've done, maybe your accomplishments or your personality. But the bottom line, you've never done anything to them. You've always tried to get along with them. You've always tried to see the best in them as much as you can, because to be honest, they look like you. You know what I'm saying? Either they're the same sex, same gender as you, or they are the same background as you. You know, y'all have so many similarities. Maybe you're even the same religion. You know, you're both professing Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. But there's something about you that they just don't like. And I want to encourage you guys, because I have gone through this a few times in my life. I want to encourage you guys that if you are a believer in Jesus Christ, don't argue with them people. Don't. Do not allow them to get you out of your character, because sometimes that is their assignment. It's not them. It's the spirit that's on the inside of them. Anybody, if they are willing, can be used by the enemy. And you getting out of your character, saying things that you wouldn't normally say, like, but as far as cursing people out and yelling and acting a fool and all that, I believe that, you know, two grown people ought to be able to sit down and have a conversation, whether you just agree with each other or disagree. And I know I heard this thing about you shouldn't agree to disagree. I haven't got there yet. I believe, this is what I believe, and I could be wrong, but this has worked well with me. I believe that two people, you and another individual, or even a group of people, can have differences. When I say let's just agree to disagree, I'm saying that I believe that whatever the situation is not so important that I should lose my testimony. I should lose who I am, the core of who my values are. Arguing with somebody in public, looking a fool. So I'm encouraging you guys, no matter who it is, if it's somebody that you're related to, because it can be family. If it's somebody that you're working with, if it's somebody, you know, you go to the gym and you run into this person. If it's somebody that you've gone to school with, somebody you've known all your life, but for some reason they have never been able to get along with you. Sometimes it don't have anything to do with you or them. Sometimes it's the spirit that's on the inside of you warring against the spirit that's on the inside of them. And we have to understand that it's not us. It's not always about us. Sometimes it's about you losing your testimony and you not being a good representative of Jesus Christ. So we have to understand that. Pray for those people. It's hard. I'm gonna tell you, it is hard to know that you've done everything you could to get along with somebody, and they just choose not to get along with you. That is hard. Sometimes that's a very hard pill to swallow. I've had to swallow that pill a few times in this walk with the Lord. But I'm telling you, if you just find a way to keep your mouth closed, find a way to still hold your head up and be humble before God and allow God to do what he needs to do. Allow the Lord to fight your battles. And I'm telling you this because the times that I allowed myself to get out of character, it took longer to get out of that situation. But the times that I learned my lesson and I just let that person be who they are, understanding that it's not even about that person, because people are ultimately not our enemies. It's the spirit that's dwelling on the inside of them, and they don't even understand fully a lot of times who's using them. Their father is using them. Their father is the devil. Now again, like I said, if you're willing, the enemy will use anybody. He'll use your children, he'll use your co-workers, he'll use the pastor's wife, he'll use anybody who is willing and able to allow themselves to be used by him. We just have to make sure that we do not allow ourselves to be used by the enemy. Okay? So be encouraged, no matter who dislike you, no matter who bear false witness against you, no matter who do everything they can to make you look bad so that they can look good. Don't worry about that thing. Look, God is looking down and he sees. And sometimes when you're going through different situations, it gets hard to stay humble, and it gets hard to be what God has told you to be. And what God has told you to be is meek. Not weak, but meek and humble. Anyway, stay encouraged. Stay with God. Trust in him to fight your battles in everything you do. Be blessed, be a blessing, and I am out.